Hi, this is Gail and welcome. Today I am going to be working on Roxy's weekly challenge. I believe it's week 16, and it has to do with using book pages to make some more of those journaling file folders and or little booklets. And so I have some papers here. I've already figured out about where I want them to fold. So when I go to cut the paper, it'll be easier. And it's interesting that she chose that because indeed I had just done 2 masterboards. And not only did she use that concept, but also I believe Tina with Shabby Dabby Doodah. So I have 2 big masterboards going here. You can see how long this one is, and this is using old book pages, and here's another one. This one's even longer and bigger, and I was just trying to use up what I had in scraps and such. So you can see I've got a lot of that going on. So what I thought I would do is I am going to right now set an alarm so that I have it to go. And I can, okay, I think we're good. All right, so that I know when my time is up. So I think that since I am working on a little mini farm journal, this size, okay, and it's just using envelopes. As you can see, that's what's inside here. Really like the size and the feel of this, so it's going to be about that size. So I figured these book pages, by the time they're cut down and evened up, should work perfectly for inside a journal this size. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, what she did was she put together 3 of these just using some scraps and things that she had on hand. So I think that I shall do the same. And I'm going to start with this. Really like this, and these are relatively plain, and I think that'll work just fine here. Whoops, here we go. There it is. There's my glue stick. So I hope everybody is doing well today, and that you have a bright, sunny, beautiful day where you are. The sun is out now. It's a little overcast, not bad, but I am here to tell you that earlier this morning we had snow, and I mean big flakes of snow. Just incredible. Couldn't believe it. Like, really? We need snow right now? I don't think so. But it's not unusual. We've had it happen before. It can happen here. We've had it happen even in June. Not very often, but it has. So I guess I can't complain. It did not stay on the ground. So that's the good thing. So, I know some of my friends in the UK have experienced the same thing. So I'm sorry for you, but I get it, obviously. We have had it. And I know further south, the snow has actually stayed on the ground, further south in our state anyhow. But for me, luckily not. Okay, just trying to get that seam where things come together nicely covered. Well, doggone it. Okay. Whew, there we go. Stuck to that paper, isn't it? Yep, indeedy, it sure is. Okay. And this is actually a copy. I had bought some flour sack fabric, probably a couple years back now. But I did scan it into the computer so that I could use it. So, looks kind of drab, but again, I printed this out on that newsprint paper, and I really kind of like working on that because, number one, it's light, it isn't going to bulk up my pages, and number two, it tears super easily. So, yeah, it works out well. And let's see. Just spreading it around. Yes, this little envelope book is going to be utilizing, let's put that right in the middle, what the heck. Some pictures that we'll talk about our little house in Vassar, what it looked like when we first moved in, and then when we moved out 37 years later, and some of the stories about the things there on the farm, you know. So, I think it'll be fun. And speaking of stories on the farm, this pink and white gingham, oh my goodness. When we moved in out there were pink and white gingham curtains in the back room, which in the country, people rarely used the front door back then. They always came in the back door, and that led to like a mud room and the laundry room in our little Vassar farmhouse. And so, ironically, it had pink and white gingham in the mud room, but in the kitchen there were red and white gingham curtains. Oh, and that's not all. There was red and white gingham contact paper on the shelving in the cupboards. And it was horrible, just so difficult to get off when I tried to remove it. Very, very sticky. And I know there were a couple spots I just couldn't get it off no matter what I did. It is such a tremendous pain to peel up and get rid of. But I tried. I did indeed try. So, anyhow, there was that. And then, of course, I might have told this before, but it also had this terrible dark paneling throughout. Not, I must say, thank goodness, in the kitchen. That was at least sort of a light paneling, but still, it was everywhere. And then, in the living room, we had this ugly avocado green shag carpeting that covered up beautiful wood floors we found once we uncovered them. And then, let's see, what else? Well, yeah, we had, oh yes, the avocado green. Some appliances were avocado green. Oh yes, but some were goldenrod. These were the colors of the 70s, I assure you. And quite ugly, but that was the thing. So, and we moved in. This would have been 77, 78, something like that. And, yeah, so it was quite a mess. Oh, and then it had these really, really heavy room darkening shades, curtains, I guess. But they were this, like, had heavy vinyl. And they were gold, of course. Oh, so ugly. And smelled because, of course, there were smokers that had lived in the house. So, yeah, couldn't wait to get rid of those and lighten the room up. It was just hideous. And it had all drop ceilings, you know. Oh, yeah, and I'm sure the flooring probably was loaded with asbestos, but can't say for sure. But yeah, it was a treat, I'm telling you. Quite a treat. So, anyhow, I thought it might be kind of fun to put up pictures in a little envelope journal and talk about that and some of the other things from around the farm that might be worth documenting, that the kids might at some point want to know about, or not, you never know. But I think that they would appreciate that, and I know just putting it all together brings back so many fond and not so fond memories of the house, but mostly fond. So, yeah. So that's what that's going to be all about. And, yeah. So, we've got that going on. And, I don't know. This is yellowed, but it doesn't have a whole lot of color to it. But I suppose I can use it, right? Suppose it's supposed to be like an aged look, right? Okay. So, let's see here. Let's put that lid in there before I lose it. Okay. yeah, let's just put a little piece of that right there, and then a piece there, and that'll cover up my holes in that part. Yeah, I've been really enjoying these challenges that Rachel's been doing, and been trying to keep them to things that I really feel like I would use in upcoming journals, or ones that I am currently working on. So I feel like it's helpful when I do it that way. And yeah, so let's see what I have in here to use. Oh. A little bit of this I can tear up. This, here's what I was thinking. On the cover, I want to use this wonderful picture. I'm sure you've all seen it, of the farm couple. This just came to mind, and then this lovely picture of us sitting on the front steps of our little house way back then. It was definitely not my dream house, and we certainly did a lot to it, but oh, it just reminds me of this picture. I don't know, but anyhow, so that's in here. What else do I? And this was a picture of the whole house. This grass was grown so tall, it was taller than me in places. So, yeah, it wasn't a dream house, but it certainly, I loved this tree in the winter out there. Anyhow, yeah, stuff. That isn't going to help me with this, though. So, let's see what I have going here. Let's just... well, yeah, we're just going to rip it all the way across, I guess. And, well, let's see what we have here we can do. Yeah, let's do it. Right to there. Only we'll turn it this way, maybe, to give it some color, right? So, yeah. So, I did get away last weekend for the first time since October, maybe, and I went to visit my friend Lori, and we crafted for the weekend. We also went to Tuesday mornings in this resale recycle shop, and both were a complete disappointment. After not having been out, I guess we were expecting, you know, like incredible deals, and yeah, that's definitely not what we found. We were so disappointed. Tuesday mornings, I think we were in Farmington Hills. It did not have much at all, and the recycle resale shop is in, well, it's kind of between between Ann Arbor and Kalamazoo, I believe, but it also was disappointing. So, I don't know. You know, you look forward to stuff because you haven't been out in so long, and then you go, and yeah, kind of sad, but hey, it's the way it is, you know? What you gonna do? And yeah, we'll go that way, go about it here. So, but then when we were back at the house, oh yeah, and we got Red Robin, and that was a disappointment. We both sort of felt a little ill And had to do our Tums after eating that. So yeah. Just, that part was just disappointing. We always enjoy each other's company, and we always, you know, have fun crafting. It's just, it was just disappointing is all. So there's that. And Lori worked on watercoloring on book pages, and I worked on doing my Masterboards and my week 16 tag for the Ann Brooks challenge. So that's kind of what we did there. And yeah, so I don't know. That was that. Now, is this going to be too bright if I add this in? Oh, let's give it a whirl, shall we? We don't need to go super big, do we? Yeah, we can cut that down some. Right? Yeah. Let's do that. So, fun weekend. But I have not been feeling well since I've been home. So, don't know what that's all about. Really bad arthritis issues, but the weather has changed. So, just struggling to get around these days. I hate it. Well, I don't know here. What should we do? What would that look like? Just go for it, right? Oops. It's kind of gotta... go to here, huh? Kind of gotta. See what this looks like. Yeah, that could do it. Although I don't really want to cover all of that up. So let's do this. And then do that, shall we? There, this works. And I don't know if you've watched the video or not, but I did a Let's Make Art watercolor of a cardinal following their tutorial and using their materials. And I was really happy about the way it turned out. And if you haven't seen that video and you're interested in watercolor, go in and take a look. Because I think what always kept me from doing watercolor was the feeling like I had to be able to draw. And, well, I don't feel like I can draw. So I was kind of put off and never did, you know, other than more abstract type stuff. So anyhow, I did like this, and I have more kits, and I will be doing more of the watercolor because it just was so easy and it was a lot of fun. And I got very reasonably priced, you know, so that makes a difference too. Well, I don't really want to cover all of that up, do I? There. Sorry if you just heard my stomach gurgling. It shouldn't be gurgling, it's full. I think I'm going to try the keto diet to see if that can help me manage my inflammation and arthritis discomfort, because it's just getting to a level where I am so miserable and I don't feel like doing anything, and everything is a struggle, and yeah, I just don't want to live like that. So something's gotta give, you know? Yeah. There. Yeah, there. So I started today, not like I'm just starting to eliminate certain things. I think the biggest thing I'm going to struggle with is I totally am a carbaholic and love my spuds. I'm not Irish for nothing. So gonna miss having the spuds. Or I will cut back. We don't fry anything. So like if I have French fries, they're just cooked in the oven. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I don't know. I like some sugar, but I know there's a lot of sugar in a lot of the things that I eat. So it's gonna be different, but I just feel like I have to give it a whirl, and I don't think I'll go like cold turkey. I think it's more or less going to be a process for me to, you know, try it and see what happens. But at some point, I am at that point where I'll try anything so that I have better movement and mobility without the pain that I am encountering. Now, why did that do that? That's wild. I don't know why that did that. That, like, the coloring moved. Rather interesting. That's just weird. I don't know why it did that. So, yeah. Okay, let's see what else I have here that I can use. Let's see what kind of a shape I need. this, which could go right in there. And it doesn't have to be quite that big, but I kind of don't like that it's got so many square edges, so let's take some of that off. Yep, you can see here I printed some of my Tracy Fox labels, I believe those are, onto the craft sticker paper. I thought those might be good to use, so yeah, got those going on. And at the ready, so, whoops, rolling away. Alrighty, that works there. So, we're good all the way over to here now, right? So, let's just put this little piece in there to cover up this little spot here. And then we can do that, right? And now, okay, let's see. Tear that edge right off. Okay, what do you think? Doesn't have a whole lot of color. Ugh. Okay, where's my lid here? Put the lid on for a minute. And let's trim around the edge here to just the bottom edge. Well, nope, the top's got some too. Okay. Oops. There. Oops. Here we go. Okay. I had this out to do for a couple of days and just felt awful. Couldn't do it. Couldn't sit that long, partially. Okay, let's, oops. See if we can leave it up and get rid of some of this stuff on the edge here. Here we go. Okay. there's nothing that shouldn't be seen on these pages here. The book is called The Kennedy Women, and I don't think there's anything bad, but I certainly don't remember. It's been quite a while since I read that book, so yeah. I have a bag hanging right on the cupboard hinge here, and I put my trash in it. Okay, so that looks pretty good, and gracious sakes alive. Yeah. Just looking. There's the fold in that one. And here's. I just want to be able to see that fold where I'm going to cut in a minute after I put the backing paper on. Oh no, I cut them first, don't I? And then I put them on backing paper. I don't think that's the right fold, to be honest. There's that one. And let's just cut it now. Okay. Should I use my cutter? Use your... Okay. I have a really neat deco cutter, but I don't need deco right now. I already got me one of those Tim Holtz deco cutters for my Christmas gift. But I think this needs a regular cutter, so there's that. And then we cut right in where the pages were stuck together, so really, or at least that's the way it worked out for me. And there's that. Okay. Then here's that. Okay. Oh, that made a little bit of a mess. Oh well. This blade is getting dull. See how it kind of did make it a little deckled. I'll have to fix that. And then there's this. Is that right? Yep, that's the right size. Don't know why I'm getting so bent out of shape about it. Okay. Cut that right about there. Okay, now what I need to do, so I have enough to make 3 of them here. I reckon. You reckon? Good old country terms. You reckon? Okie dokie. So, move that up here out of my way. And now what I want to do is I found some paper to put on the back of some of these, if I can just get it. See, I liked that design. And I already had it printed off from something that I didn't use. So now, okay, so I have wide ones and I have thinner ones. So let's put the thinner ones together and the wider ones together. And then just pick one from each, right? Isn't that kind of how it might work? So I have that and that, and I have that. Okay, now I have to remember these are file folders. So these bigger ones for me are going to be the back. Now I know that Rachel didn't necessarily do hers like that, but okay, so let's start with this. Turn this over, and then this will be the back, and okay, if that's the back, then this or this or this. Kind of feel like that might go there. Okay. So then, yeah, that's right. Let's glue these down. And I hope you're screaming at me if I'm doing it backwards. But I think that's the deal. The dealio, but I have to make sure I leave room in between. And then I'm going to use cloth, which I've already torn, to be the binding, the spine, if you will. Okay. Okay. They're a little uneven, so I am just going to leave a little round, and I'll just have to trim that. That's all there is to it, right? I'm going to have to trim it. And I don't know where my little roller is that I like to use these days. It's here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Okay, so then this is down here. I'm just goobering this up, aren't I? Ugh. Okay, so I want to leave enough to have a little bit of a binding, right? That's the dealio. Okay. I don't know, these colors seem very muted. That's probably because of being on that newspaper print. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing my little roller, but that's all right. Okay, so now, before I glue all the others, I'm going to go through here, cut this down, and hope that this all came out right. Yep, I don't think there's much I could do to hurt that. Knock on wood, because, you know, I probably already have done something wrong. And that I'll keep for my scraps. Okay. And if it's not perfect, I really don't, you know, I don't think it's a big deal. You might, but I don't. And I know I could have used my cutter, but it's not cutting the greatest right now. Okay. So then, I fold this right in the center. Yep. And then I do the little cloth binding, and then I can decorate. I want to corner round, and I want to do it before I forget. I'm going to do the 1/2 inch. This is still wet, and I see I need to add a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. And now, to put the cloth on, I'm going to use my Barely Art Glue, and I don't know why it's so stuck in there. This always happens to me. It was fine earlier. Okay. Come on, don't you did. Ugh. This happens to me every time. Why do I have so much trouble? Now, I'm going to have to hunt for my pliers, obviously. So, oops, I forgot. I have this. Yay, yay. Thank you, Lori. You saved the day. Okay, now, I put, here they are. I have these to use. And we're going to snip. This is microfiber from a bed sheet, and I can tell you these microfiber sheets totally do not hold up. Okay, for me anyhow. Maybe for others, but not for me. Okay, I want to see about how wide I need to go. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Yep. That'll do it. Now, if I want to, I could put a little lacy trim on that. I think for right now, I need to focus on decorating. And I don't know. I have these and these. And what else do I have? I have some more goodies here. Yeah, Country Lane is the name of the digitals from Graphics Fairy. but I also have digitals from Caroline's Craft Tree that I'm using, which is her farm. Her farm collection. I don't know, maybe I want to tear around that, because that's, no, first let's just take some off of both sides and see what happens. See if that helps any. How's that any better? That helped. And could put something up there. Or down here, I could put something like that. Or like that. And I already can tell I'm gonna go over, aren't I? Because that's just the way I am. What does this say? Walking lane. I kind of like that. Okay, I think that's good. And I don't know, I feel like maybe I need to round the corners on this, so let's do 1/4 inch. And I wonder, I bet I can't put my hands on it quickly. There's something else. Ah, here it is. Let's see. What about a little bit of this around this? What do you think? What do you think? It would work if these scissors worked. And I don't know if this will tear. It tears. Not well, but it tears. Okay. Yeah, it still needs to be cut. That stuff did not do the trick. Okay. I don't know if these will help any. Oh yeah, that's just shredding it, isn't it? Okay, what am I gonna do with you? Yeah, that isn't gonna work. I don't know where my regular cheesecloth is, to be honest. So, I'm just gonna cut. The best we can here. Okay, let's see what that does. Let's fray a little. We're just going to have to call it good enough because I don't want to waste more time. So, yeah, it'd probably be better if that was on the bottom, right? Yeah. And maybe if we cut some of it off. Yes. Okay. Now I need my distress stuff. Sorry for the reach. Okay, here we go. Might as well go in here and do this too while I'm at it. Okay. Okay. Alright, that part's done. And done. Okie dokie. These can go. Alrighty, now. Kinda just want to put some of this on here. And now. Okay. Okay. Now. This newspaper print is very flimsy, so yeah. Okay. Walking lane, it just puts me in mind of a rooster strutting his stuff. Walking around strutting his stuff. So that's kind of what I had in mind. Put it over here. Okay. get the sticker off. These I got quite a while ago. This is one of the first times I'm using the sticker paper. So I had kind of wanted that up underneath, I thought, but hey, what do I know, right? I think that'll work out okay. That glue really puckers the rooster. Okay, well, for right now, oh, and I need a tab, don't I? Let's see what I have in tab. Okay, give me a minute. Gracious sakes. Okay. Well, whoops. Holy cow. That is fast. The time goes so quickly. Where did it go? I don't really like, I like this better, right? I just don't get it. It started out strong, but I got only one decorated. Holy cow. And not even totally, so I am going to finish it up before I stop. Okay, and put the tab up here near the top, right? Kind of wish I'd have put it on before I put on the stuff, but hey, live and learn, right? Live and learn. I have not looked to see if I have any stamps that have farm animals or farm related to put inside here to make it a little interesting. But hey, why don't I put one of those in there, huh? Yeah, we'll do that. Milk caps. Do I put it over here? Yeah, let's just put it right here in the center. Good enough. Okay, now what about on the bag here? What do I put? Oh, I saw something earlier I thought about. Let's see. Some old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat, and that's by Laura Ingalls Wilder. How about, do I just take that quote maybe? We could. like that quote a lot. There, now. But what could I put with it, huh? What can I put with it? Oh, what do we have here? There's that. We could put that there and that. The picture's too small. That's what I think. And she's awful small too. She's too small. Well, I have a dandelion. And here's another rooster. This one would blend in too easily. Here's this one. I don't know. I think I'd rather see a poppy than a dandelion. I don't know about you, but maybe something like that. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Although, I wonder if I have a bigger version of those. Let me look in here. Because I might. But maybe not. Nope, apparently not. Doesn't feel like this is putting any brown on here at all. Let's try again because it doesn't look. There, that's better, I think. And then let's do the rooster. Okie dokie, so let's get over here and get her done. Okay, well, I'm glad I went ahead and put one together because otherwise, kind of sad. Didn't get so much done. Actually, I can't move it now. Doggone it. Oh well. Could Oh, Laura Ingalls Wilder, Little House on the Prairie was such a wholesome show. When Calls the Heart Now would be the closest equivalent, I suppose. But that's more about the romance than the life and times, I feel like. So, not that that's a bad thing, but okay. So, we have this. And we have this. And then we write inside. Okay, so we got that done. And we got other ones that we got cut out that we did not get put together. So, where are you? Okay. So, we have these. And these, but we don't have them put together yet. So, got one done. Alrighty. Not feeling super successful, but hey, at least I finished one, right? That's an accomplishment. So, until next time, be sure you check out Roxy's Weekly Challenge and give it a whirl. It helps you build your stash. Kind of fun. And until next time, find your joy, whatever that may be, and focus on that joy. And get out there and create something, make some art, have some fun. And until next time, please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye-bye.